how long it's going to take me to do this. These are some of my skins, and I'm going to try and refocus in a second. And I have them placed on a still wrapped canvas with plastic still on it, obviously. And these came from a long time of collecting. And somebody the other day mentioned that just Sonja varnish was a good option to stick things down. And I really didn't expect to see that there on my brand new primed canvas. So I'm just going to get to work and hope that you can see enough of this. I'm going to put some just Sonja gloss varnish. And I'm going to try and focus again, just in case, and hope that it's fairly decent. And I've got a little silicone lid, and I'm just going to start. And I'm going to move in two directions, it looks like, at the same time. Now I did a practice run with it with one square on a previously painted painting to see if it would bubble up or not. And it seemed like it was pretty good. It'd be nice to be able to do this fairly quickly, in all honesty. So once I get the top row across, I'll know better what comes next, because it depends on how fast I place them. Obviously it won't dry too quickly if I'm fast, and then I can move them or motivate them to move. So I thought that might be an issue. I wasn't sure how fast they would dry, and it is a pre-primed canvas. I do have that little bit of color there. I could probably touch that up later. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that right on here. And I was pretty sure I had a foam brush a moment ago, but being that I'm here and you're here, I'm just going to use my finger. And I did bring one of my acetate tools, so I could poke it down, or poke them down. It's almost time to put some more in my silicone lid. But I put it on an angle so that it would drip down, so I could make adjustments if I wanted to. And I don't know if I can get this done. It would be nice. It would be so nice if I could. And maybe, if you do this, you might want to draw chalk lines. Because that would just be so smart. And I didn't do that. This has been waiting in the wings for a while. It took me maybe it took me maybe 2.5 hours on and off during a day. First I placed all my pieces, and then I decided, you know, I like this there or that there, and I replaced one or two at a time. And that is sticking too well. And I'm going to have to split the difference on this bottom piece. Hopefully I'm not blocking your vision every moment. No, I guess not. I like it when my canvas is pre-primed and nothing sticks to it that I don't want to stick to it. Let's put a little more varnish in here. It seems like a pretty economical way to do this, although the Sonja gloss varnish is a little on the dear side. I think that's got to go up. Things are drying quickly. That's got to go down. So there's not that long of a window of opportunity, but there's nothing perfect about any of this. And it's not meant to be. Even the squares aren't necessarily anything more than sort of a version of mosaic. And if I get my wish in 2023, I'll find a camera that will record longer so I can edit down the amount of time and I can relax about how long it takes me to make things. So I'm going around the outside edge, figuring that'll help me judge the center, or just keep placing things like a puzzle. And I also think, you know, that even if it's going to stick fast, because I've already noticed that they're already adhering. But I'm pretty sure I could take a brush tomorrow if I need to and go under the little bits and pieces, because I think I'd give the whole piece a shellacking of, oh wow, how did I wind up a whole one short? Live and learn. I'm not going to worry about it. I may try and peel something up in a second down there. I think going around the outside edge was a good idea though. Split that one. Bring that over. I think the addition of the gloss varnish at the end will be very helpful in making things even out some. I'm not sure if this is the most exciting thing you could ever watch. That's for sure. I mean, basically, oh, yeah, it doesn't even matter if these are in pieces, you know, when you do this. Time for a little more varnish. Some of these were stuck to plastic, some of them were formed on silicone mats. Pretty much anything that was non-stick came into play. Got 3 left, so I'll do the middle one. 3 left on that side, I should say. Do the middle one. Next one, that one's a stiff one. These are from tiles, and when I wasn't super pleased with the tile or whatever, I soaked it and took off the layer of paint. And that taught me that I could do that as I pleased. So I've done that several times as a resource to get the squares I want. I'm going in. I'm going to try and dip all 4 corners and then the middle. I don't want that. This one's nice and thick. Thinner isn't necessarily better for these, that's for sure. And then this originally, I think, came right out of one of these lids. Oh, and it's got another one on the back of it. Well, I think that's going to stay there now because it's been there so long I wouldn't know the difference. I don't mind rough edges. I don't mind anything that's sort of different. I should tell you guys, I appreciate you. Your comments keep my morale boosted. I really appreciate that. Let's drip that off. My grid is not really a grid because nothing is in line. I don't even know if that was originally a diamond. I think it was not. So let's just straighten that out right now. And sometimes when I'm, cleaning off my tools after mixing paint, I have a little whisk, a little tiny one. I don't know what it came from. And I'll tap it off on something and that'll make these marks. They're just little spatters. that are pretty cool. So they are repositionable to a point. Which is a good thing. You guys should contemplate, if you know somebody who likes pouring, contemplate my 2 books. They make great Christmas presents. They're on the Amazon link underneath Show More on the link tree. Well, I got the first stickiness from the resin, from the Jasoni glass varnish on my fingers. So there may come a point in time when I want to actually rinse my fingers off. But so far, even the smell hasn't been that bad, which is really surprising because Jasoni glass varnish is not without odor. And that is a fact. I'm a little nervous about that turquoise piece. Because I really don't know that it's thick enough to be easy to handle. Seems like the thicker the better when it comes to these squares, or whatever shape they really are. And of course, if there's pieces you don't like on them, after you cut them off. And you could do anything including fill in holes if you wanted to. I might get this done. This was house paint, just because I like the idea of having a solid color in there. So this is a good experiment right here. But I don't want to mess with it too much because I'm pretty sure it's very fragile. And there she goes, messing with it too much. It is where it is, I guess. So they're going down really fast. And I would love to use the spray glue. That would be nice, but I think it would take a lot longer to do than this. I've got a sweater fuzz in there. I've got something that needs to be cut off at least. That was my scissors hitting the ceramic. Now I wanted, yeah, okay, let's hope it fits still. I'm going to need a little trail run. Yeah, it's going to fit still. Let's put some more varnish down. My Facebook friends are speaking about the upcoming, probably already done by now, Colourarte Autumn Splendor event. Getting the last details in order. I don't think I can post this in a timely enough manner. I'm going to put this down where it belongs and fill in around it. This was black house paint. I think the black house paint is the most fragile of all of them, to tell you the truth. I'll let the excess go back into the dish, or the lid rather. I might get this done. Oh, well, I found a hidden square. Stuck to the back. Oh well. So, I'm closing in on this, and I might actually get it done, and as if I said a couple times, if you're interested in what I do, I have 28 lists of 100, sometimes plus, videos, and I have them organized by topic and genre and by the 100. So if you can't find them by going to my channel and searching out playlists, all playlists, creative playlists in that order, you can ask me, because I'll be happy to help you. Well, even the thin ones seem to be cooperating better than I anticipated. But I am going to have sticky fingers. And my little acetate tools have their own video, so if you need that tool or you need that video and I didn't include it, just ask me. So long as you have some waterproof, clear duct tape that you can see the fiber in, you're probably styling. Kind of like that square I found on the back of the other square. Kind of regretting I didn't replace it with something else. This is going to get done, I think. How much time do I have left? I've got 24 seconds before I reset my timer for the 3 minutes that it takes me to tell you stuff that I've been telling you for a while now. So we'll probably end early, and that would be good. Please give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. Share my videos if you're a mind to. Be helpful. If you'd like to join my channel, it's $9.99 a month. And I might be looking to work out some bubbles here. And you get access to a members only library that has another 60 videos on it. Oh, that's nice, I can work the bubbles out. Actually, that's not even a bubble, that's varnish. But I'm going to wipe that up with my finger. Put it back in the dish. Almost there. I tried not to get an overabundance on most of these. It's hard to get to use less on the larger pieces. And I think I could go through with a Q-tip or something and maybe wipe up. I'm not positive about that. It's a guess at the moment because I don't have as much experience as I'd like to with skins. They make me nervous. I don't know why. I'm not the only one though. I know a lot of us save skins. And this is just a collage. And that's my last piece. Get that blank canvas out of here. And I have a roller. I kind of feel like getting, you know, some cellophane or something and putting it over the top, but I'm not sure what would stick and what wouldn't stick. It is as good as I need it to be, with the exception of this one, which is kind of wumpy. And it's mostly varnish under there. So I'm inclined to take a rag. So what should I tell you? Look for the 20% off Colourarte coupon code and the website, because all these shimmering beauties are 99% Colourarte and prism pores and primary elements from Colourarte. And that 20% off coupon is a nice thing to have. So let's see what shimmering will do. I might have to go around and turn the light off on the other side, but I can try. No, I'm going to turn that light off. Hopefully I can touch my phone without getting it completely sticky too. I have a lot of colors. I have too many colors to guess. Some of these are leftover house paint. And since these are all mostly dry, there we go. I will probably spend a few minutes checking for bubbles of varnish and pushing them out and maybe wiping them up. Although I doubt whether that's as important as I think. I got 1 minute left to tell you guys Christmas is coming! And on my link tree underneath Show More, near the Colourarte coupon code for 20% off, is my Amazon link, my Pinterest, my Instagram, my Twitter links. My Facebook group is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group. And what else? Society 6, The Gallerist, and my website, which might be changing over soon, are on the link tree. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And I do sell my artwork. And this is going to definitely get a coat of varnish so that it all looks similar, and any edges that are up, which there don't seem to be many. I mean, it really seemed to work quite well for my being completely an amateur at doing this. But These are all my